I'm just going to give everybody a minute to pop on. Just gonna share this in the group. Okay. Hopefully we'll get someone on. Give it another minute and then we can start playing. I thought we'd also use a little doodle bug. Let's see what other one we have. Actually, maybe we'll... Someone's here. Yay. Thought it was going to be me for a while there. Not that I mind. Can very much entertain myself, that is for sure. Oh, it's Miss Kimmy. Hello, Kimmy. I was all by myself for a moment there. I did share it in the group, so hopefully we'll get a couple more people pop on. Just saying, I pulled some of my really cute doodle bug paper that we can use because this one has some really cute gingerbread men in it. Hello, Michelle. So yeah, that's why I posted it in the group. I don't know if that helped, but I tried. Alright, I also, well, might as well stamp some of these images. So I think I want to do, actually, I think I want to do one with the house and then one with the kids. We have enough time. All right, I am going to stamp up the images on my Copic paper. I'm going to use the welcome to our Thursday, our Throwback Thursday. I am working with Gingerbread Kisses. So we've got the cute little gingerbread girl, the little boy, and we've got the house, and then we've got some candies, a candy cane, and a tree are the accessory stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4 different sentiment stamps with this one too. No, I put it in the group. Oh. Sorry, I'm reading your messages. It wasn't to the company page. No, it was just to the group. Just in case someone didn't see a notification. But I guess that's overdoing it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp one of the house and one of each of the gingerbread people. Okay. Hi, Margaret. Well, I was attempting to be helpful. Oh, well, with the way my week's going, it doesn't surprise me. I'm just having a day. Actually, yesterday was my day. Today wasn't so bad. It's there twice. Well, I guess better twice than not at all. Alright, so I have stamped all the big images. So I'm just going to trim those out so it's a little easier to color. And because I like to fussy cut, you know, cut very close. Alright, so I am gonna, sorry, my hand is shaky tonight. I'm going to scroll in. For the coloring. Alright, hopefully that's big enough. Okay. Alright, so for coloring, alright. Now, looking at my paper packs, it's the Doodlebugs that I'm going to be using. So, reds, greens, pinks, and blues, and I think that's pretty much the same color scheme in my other one. Yep. So I think I can use some of the colors that I've already pulled. I might have to test some of these, see what I like. Let me see if I can share it. Oh, I don't think I can post. Nope. Sorry. Okay, back to being live. Okay. So I got some greens, some sort of pinky reds. I think I'm gonna go to a little darker too. 29 and 46. I think I want to do a lighter pink too. Oh. What kind of pink do I want? Do I want a light pink? I should probably go like 83, I think. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You are awesome. I want to grab a blue. Maybe a 12? Or is it more of a teal? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Everybody's super helpful today, which is awesome. I love to see it. I'm just looking for BG45. There you are. All right, so I think I grabbed enough colors that we can have some fun. So I picked BG45, R83. I've got R29, R46, R22 and R24. My go-to greens, although this might change, G24, G94, and G99. I think that these two might be too dark. And for the gingers, I'm going to do E23, 25, 27, and 29. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. Okay. And I think we're going to go with this sort of muted tones. All right, let's get these sorted. Okay. Okay, so we are going to color now. Okay. I keep saying that. I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with. I guess we can start with the browns. Or do I want to add in an E12? That might be too bright. Okay. So we're going to start with our E23. Let's start with the little girl, because she's right here. So we're going to... Sorry. I lost my train of thought. Can't decide whether that's a shirt or part of her dress. We're going to go with dress. Okay, so E23, we're going to edge in our darkest parts. Oh, I really need some Christmas music in the back here. Yeah. It's still snowing here. Is it snowing where you guys are? You know, there's supposed to be another polar vortex or whatever business that stuff is. More snow, although it looks like, at least the last time I checked, we're supposed to get more snow on Sunday night, between Sunday night and Sunday morning. But still, I mean, it's only like 13 centimeters. Which in the scheme of things, to me, that's not a lot. I know in my mom's area, I think it's supposed to be 30 to 50 centimeters. Although, I'll be quite honest, I did slightly snicker when I read that. But she's retired, so is my dad. And he likes to snow blow everybody's driveway out anyway, so. Gives him something to do. I might do one appendage at a time when I'm coloring. Might be a little easier. Oh my God. Oh, Michelle, that's awful. Yeah, it's definitely a way to start your day. I bet you that got the blood pumping. I can't imagine. I don't think I've ever felt an earthquake. I guess if you're used to getting them, I mean, it's still like on the extremely high end, isn't it? I don't know because I don't get them. But I guess if you're used to them, it's a little more of a daily, well, I guess not really a daily occurrence, but you become more accustomed to them as time goes on, the more you have them, I guess. E27. This is going to be one very dark gingerbread. I might go lighter next time with the boy. Yes, and we have a sale going on too. Can't forget that. Kim's posted the link in the group too. For you. Oh yeah, this is a bit too dark. I'm gonna redo her, I think. I don't like that. because you're going to quickly restamp her. Very picky. So 2018 was the last time you had one like that. Wow. Okay. All right. In the meantime, while this slightly dries, let's work on the boy. So I think I'm going to cut out the 29 and 27 because that was just way too dark. Make sure that one's in the screen. There we go. All right, so we're gonna work with 23 and 25. So we're gonna do a little boy. So with it being that type of a magnitude, like what happens? Like, is it just sort of like the walls shaking and stuff moving? Like how, like what do you guys get? I was gonna say like the symptoms, but it's not really a symptom. Like you would from a cold. And I guess there's aftershocks too, isn't there? Oh, that looks so much better. Oh. Oh, wow. That would be kind of disconcerting seeing the ground move like that. Yeah, I don't think, and if I have felt it, it hasn't really made that big of an impression on me, but I don't typically get them here. We've had a hurricane once in like 80 years. A couple of tornadoes, but that's about as much as we get. We do get dumped on all snow though in really cold winters. Ooh, you get to work on dinner. What you guys having? So does anyone else make gingerbread for Christmas? I have a funny story. So one year for Christmas, I got this Wilton baking set to make the star gingerbread tree thing that they have. And I was so gung-ho, I was gonna do it, and I did it. And that thing was a solid rock because I left it out as a centerpiece instead of eating it with my family. And by the time the end of Christmas rolled around, like I dropped it on the concrete floor in our garage, and I don't think a piece broke off. Spaghetti or paschetti. Yum. I had a bowl of rice and some popcorn. Girl dinner for the win. And a hot chocolate. Hot too, not even cold. I'm drinking something warm because I'm chilly tonight. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm like the queen of iced coffee all year round, 24/7. And today I'm having a hot chocolate. I like paschetti though. I haven't had paschetti in a while. I have been making this protein pasta for me and my sister, this sauce with, of course, cottage cheese. Who doesn't love a good thing of cottage cheese? Sauce is so easy. It's almost like an Alfredo. And basically it's cottage cheese. Oh my god, what's that hard cheese? Christ. Oh, geez, what is it called? Oh my god. I totally blanked on it. It's like a hard cheese and you put it on pasta and I'm totally blanking. That's an interesting... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, and a lot of people find it gross, but I get the Uncle Ben's, the microwave rice. I get the butter and garlic, and then I put ranch dressing in it. Totally disgusting. But yummy when you're having a bad day. We all have those comfort meals, I think. Parmesan, that's it, thank you. Yeah, it's cottage cheese, Parmesan, a bit of water or milk, and then you just put it in the pasta when you cook it on the stove, like at the end, like when you've got the noodles all cleaned and whatever else you're putting in. I put in roasted vegetables, and then I put that sauce in, and that's really good. And it's high in protein. Parmesan, oh my god. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh, Lord. My brain's on Christmas vacation already. It's very excited for Christmas this year. In the sense that I'm off and I can shut my brain off. Itchy, itchy, itchy nose. Alright, so again, I'm just working with the E25 and the E27. No, E23 and E25. Oy. Oh, my tummy's making noises. Alright, there we go. Alright, he's done, so we might as well... Oh, I just got to blow my nose. Hold on. Hope I'm not getting sick because all I've done today is blow my nose. Okay, so we're gonna work on her cookie bits too. So 25, 23. Oh, excuse me. So what are your guys' go-to dinners when you're having a bad night? Do you have one? Because I can't be the only one who eats gross things. Which I'm the one claiming it's gross. I'm not saying you guys did that. Uh, 25. Yeah. Yep. I do that too. I'll just sort of throw everything in the pot. Hope it tastes okay. Although I've been trying to like we parboil the vegetables and then vacuum seal them and freeze them so that they're super easy to warm up. And the same with the chickens and stuff like that. Like we buy in bulk and then do a whole bunch of seasoning and butterflying them so that they're really thin, so that they're fast to defrost. So even if I don't feel like cooking or I haven't pulled something out, it's not like I have to scrounge to find something. I do end up doing it sometimes, but that's sometimes what it makes it fun. And then you find like weird combinations that really work together. What you never thought would, but lo and behold, it does. Okay. Yeah, I hate grocery shopping now too. I used to love it, and then everything got super expensive, and now I don't even want to go in there. So staples it is. I do a lot of dried beans and canned stuff too. But I also try and shop like one really big shop and vacuum seal stuff and freeze it. Then I don't have to go grocery shopping. And back to the E23. I need to clean this marker when we're done tonight. Seems like the consensus is we all hate grocery shopping. I'll second it with laundry. How tall are these guys? She is about 2 inches tall. He's a bit taller. 2.5. It's also because I've also like zoomed in is the word. Alright, so she's done. I'm going to do the house real quick. My tummy is so loud right now. Sorry, I'm going to do a lot of turning on this one because there's a lot of little bits. I'm just going in little areas at a time. Let's see how we do without a bit of base color. Oh, that seems to work okay. All right. Oh, I'm getting a bit of a finger cramp or hand cramp. Okay. Oh, wrong marker cap. Alright, so that should be all the gingerbread. Take a sip of my hot chocolate. Nice and warm. Okay. I think I'm going to do something fun with this. But let's work on their outfits. So, I think I want to do her dress pink. But which pink do I want to do? Oh yeah, I know, it's hard to believe Monday is December. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to use R22 and R24, I think, for this girl. So I'm just going to go in with the dark. Normally I would do the base coat, but I'm being a tad lazy tonight, I think. I almost need my glasses. So going with the R22. So I have a planner that I journal in too, and I've been very lax this week and part of last week too. Journaling. I don't know, I think I'm just in a mood and stressed out from work and stuff either, which doesn't help. Just because there's so much to do and only so many hours in a day to do it. I'm sure we all feel that way, especially around holidays and stuff. I think I want to do her bows this color. Oh, do I? Yeah, let's do her bows this color too. It's kind of, I mean, maybe it's just me, although I don't think it's just me. But I feel like this year has gone by so fast. Oh, base coating. Yeah, I sometimes refer to it as where to map my dark, but I also call it the base coat, is just to have sometimes with some of my markers, they're a bit sticky, I'll say, and sometimes having that first layer of color down, not only to help me with the highlighting and the shading and stuff, but it just gives me some color already on the sheet to kind of blend with. So if it is a bit sticky, like that first one I did, where did I throw her? I find sometimes like my dark E's, I don't know if you can see it there, but it looks a little funny. Like, let me just see. You can't really see it. But it gets a little tacky and it doesn't blend really well. So sometimes having that first layer of color down, I find just helps it move a bit better. I don't know if it's actually true or if there's a purpose to it, but that's kind of what I've adopted to doing. I'm going to do his bow to match her outfit. And sometimes for the littler areas, I just go right in with the dark, because there's also not so much to blend. And I'll be quite honest, it really depends on my mood. And then in with the light. I don't think I have any samples where it was a really bad one. I'll check after. I have a little book that I keep some samples in. I might have something in there where I can show you how sometimes it looks weird with my darkest colors. I'm just deciding what do I want to do for his. I think I want to do green. I think I want to do green with him. Let me just see. So G24. Oh, that was the darkest color. And to grab the 94. G94. And back with the 24. Now the question is do I want to do him really to match her? Or do I want to throw some blue into there? No, let's do him to match, I think. We're going to do his vest in the green too. So 24. Now I've gone over some of the little areas, but like for the white and stuff, I'm going to use my Posca pen, like my acrylic paint pen, just to make it stand out a little bit in case I've gone over some of them. Don't they look yummy? I haven't made my gingerbread. Well, I mean, I haven't done any of my cookies this year, but I plan on doing some gingers. I like some good old gingerbread. Okay, back in 24. Kind of makes me want a cookie now. Wouldn't that be great? Popcorn, rice, and cookies for dinner. I do have some cookies in my fridge that I made. I have a cookie exchange with a bunch of friends that we've been doing it for, oh god, must be like a decade now. And I have this recipe for the Christmas crack, and then you make that, and then you put it in like chocolate chip cookies as if it was the Chippets. So that is what I am doing. I think I made the decision for my cookie exchange. So this is a 99. I just decided I wanted to do, is it the ribbing? Oh, doesn't he look smart? Technically these are icing. Oh, you don't actually like gingerbread? I guess I have two different recipes. I have like a construction grade, which is different, and then I have like the soft chewy one, which I really like. But I've also got a recipe for ginger snaps, which my mom has been making forever, and they're so yummy. But I guess to each their own. Mind you, I'll just about inhale any kind of cookie put in front of me at this point. I want to go darker. I think I do. Or do I want to do a neutral? Or a warm? That is the question. What do I have for neutrals? Now, do I do his hat in a neutral gray? Yeah, why don't we do that? So I grabbed my neutral 1, 4, and 6. And I'm going to do his top hat with this. Oh, okay, so for Christmas, the FX series had done A Christmas Carol. couple of years ago, I think. And I got it on Apple TV. And I haven't watched it. And then last year I watched it. I was like super impressed. Like, it was a really good show. And so I plan on watching it again this year. It was very dark, but it was like very good. I don't know why I thought of that, but I did. Back to cookies. Do you guys have a favorite, like, is it a family recipe or one that you've come up with that you guys like to use? I know, Kimmy, you had like a shortbread recipe or something, I think, last year or the year before, and they were yummy. Oh, are you guys going to do anything with Brooks this year? And Emily? Have a cookie night? Or would he just get all the stuff everywhere? He may not be old enough for that yet, I don't think. Or do you guys have a plan of different things you guys want to do? You like to make... Hey, Melanie! Lindsay. You like to make nuts. What's nuts and bolts? I always like finding fun recipes or different things to do. You're going to... Ooh, sesame cookies. Those sound yummy. Yeah, the soft ginger molasses ones are so yummy. You're going to the craft show next Friday and then going to see Santa. Oh, that's so exciting. So he hasn't been... So he's... So last year he would have been what? So he would have been 8 months when he first saw Santa. So this is more of a, I kind of know who you are sort of deal, right? I don't know his developmental stage at this point right now, so I don't know. Nor do I have kids, so I don't even know how. YR24. Why aren't you there? You'll have to let me know how the craft show is. YR24, I'm going to do his buttons like that goldy color. I'm going to do her little buttons the gold color too. Perfect. And then their cheeks, I'm going to do pink. So this is R83. And his nose, I'm going to do darker. Or do I? No, let's leave it white. Okay, so for him, we're going to do the G99 for the holly leaves. Peanut shreddies, Cheerios, pretzels, bugles, Cheez-It. Oh! That sounds really good, Lindsay. R46 for the berries. Oh no, he's gonna be screaming again? Aw, poor little muffin. I know. This crazy person with this big white beard is holding me and it's not mommy or daddy or my grandparents. Oh, poor thing. But I bet he is adorable. What color do I want to do the ribbon? Oh, your Terry's orange. Yummy. Love me a Terry's orange. I have to admit, though, my favorite, I mean, barring the original. Sorry, my hands are cold. I'm just warming them up a little bit. Barring, oh God. Sorry, excuse me. Barring the original milk chocolate Terry's orange, which is by far the best. So I'm just going to do his ribbon. His top hat is an R22, so it's different than the berries on the holly. They have a Terry's chocolate orange, and I can't remember if it's milk chocolate or white chocolate. I want to say it's white chocolate, but I'm probably wrong. And it has popping candies in it, and I do have to admit that's my favorite one. Okay, so now we just have the house to do. How are we doing for time? Alright, maybe I'll just put the house aside for now. We'll do a card with this guy, and then if you guys want to stick with me, we'll do the house next. Or do I want to do tags? I don't know. What would you guys rather do? A card with these two guys or do two different tags? Thoughts? Preferences? Throw them in the comments. I'm fine to do either. I just thought maybe tags would be fun too. Melanie tags. Oh, cards. We go 1 for 1 now. Now it's a fight. Card with a tag on it. Interesting. Yes. We could do something like that. Alright, let me just cut these guys out. We'll see what paper we have to work with. Because maybe there'll be something that works. I got my appointment to get my nails done on Sunday, and we're going to figure out our Christmas nails. Do I want to do something crazy for Christmas, or do I want to keep it simple? Gingerbread nails might be kind of cute. I did these really cute ones for, well, I shouldn't say, I wanted plain for Remembrance Day, and just sort of the poppy to be the center focal. And my nail tech kept saying, she's like, are you sure you don't want any sparkle? I'm like, no. Nope, just plain. I said, I want the poppy to be the centerpiece. And interestingly enough, when she puts it under the black light, the red she used, which is a Ferrara, it's called Ferrari red, I think. I guess it's like black light reactive or something, or UV reactive or whatever it is. It's kind of cool. Doesn't do it in the regular sunlight though, just under the lamp. But I thought it was pretty neat. almost done. And then we're going to zoom out while we're making the card. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna scoop out a little bit. There we go. Put our little gingerbread house to the side. And then I'm just gonna angle you guys down just a teensy bit. There we go. Oh, that's fun. I haven't decorated a gingerbread house in a long time. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so this was the paper pack I picked, which is Milk and Cookies. It's from, oh God, 2017. Slightly old. Okay, so I pulled some crafts because I thought that would be really good to go with these guys. And I thought maybe, and then I could center them around a sentiment. So what do we have for sentiments? Oh, just there we go. I thought we could do something like that. And then what do we have for sentiment? So it's either gingerbread kisses and holiday wishes or wishing you a season filled with sweet. Oh, let's do sweetness. So if we do that. Now, what do we got here? So they're not really known for tags. However, let's take a quick peek. I don't have tags on this one. I do have candies, which could probably work for the inside. There was supposed to be a gingerbread paper in this package. Did I already use it? Hold on. Oh, there you are. After all of that, that's not really catching me. Hold on. Let's see what we got in this pad. No. That one's here. Okay. There's gotta be something in here that I like. Oh, kids. Yeah. I haven't done one of those in forever. Maybe throw a little holly in here. I think. And there's a solid one. Let's grab that. Or do we want to do more solids? find this is always the hardest part, trying to figure out what I want to do. So I don't know if I want to do... Like, that might be too busy. Unless I do a big red piece behind it. Or do I want to do the gingies? A bit of the green. Alright, I think I have an idea. Stick with me. Sugar eggs. Oops, what are sugar eggs? Alright, so my card is 4 inches, so I'm going to do 3/16 of an inch smaller. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the gingers on the green for my base. I can hear the dog playing with his chewy. Now, I think I want to do her there, the sentiment, or maybe something like this. So I need to do maybe 3x4. Or something like this across. Okay, hold on. I gotta stamp this on the sentiment. So I need an 1/8 of an inch shy of 1 inch. They're big eggs made out of sugar, water, and food coloring. Oh! That sounds like it would be an interesting project to work on. I've never done anything like that. I think that would be something fun to do. Alright, so I'm just using my Versa in black just to stamp the sentiment. Okay. And trim this down. Okay. Oh, that should go down a little more. That's a little better. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what do I want to do? It's kind of fun to do this on that too. Alright, so let's try. So this is 2 1/8. So do we want to go 1/4 inch smaller? All right, let's see how this kind of looks a little bit. All right. All right, so we're definitely going to do the green with the background. So let's just put that right on top. Just gonna put a little bit of adhesive. Oh, maybe I should do that. That might be better. Hold on. This is gonna be a pain in the patooties trying to get this off. Yeah, we'll just cut it in a piece. There. How much did I say that this was? 1/4 inch smaller. That there. Okay. That's fun with sort of the baking bits and bobs. Hi, Deb and Ellie. They are perfect papers, actually. I'm very impressed with myself for picking them out. But Doodlebug always seems to have a knack for picking some really great patterns to put in their paper pads. And what's nice is they usually have a mixture. Like this also has trees and snowflakes, too. All right, let me just... I think we're going to go like that. And then I'm just going to trim off the excess. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I saw the year that this one was made. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's from like 2017. It's like 7 years old. I guess 2017. Like 6 years old. Still. Oh, yeah. Stay. Okay. So now, we want to do this in green. I think we will. And I think I need to trim. Alright, so I'm going to need a 1 inch piece. Just shy of 2. Deb. You know, it's funny. I never knew how to tell when a paper pad was released until someone pointed out on the Doodlebug where it was. And now I was so interested in finding out how old some of my pads were. I'm like, oh Lord. But yes, you're right. We don't talk about how long we've had something. I just feel bad for anyone who's looking for it, considering how old it is. They probably won't find it. And if they do, it would be a miracle. It would be a very big Christmas miracle. All right, so I'm going to throw this on green to match the back. And I think I'm going to pop dot this. Now, the question is, do I have some black twine handy? I'm not going to look through my big bag of twine because that'll just take forever. Oh, the hot chocolate is yummy. remember putting some in a container. No. I don't want it all black though. No, I couldn't find it. I thought I might be able to find it right quick, but I guess not. I have plain twine. That won't work, I think. I have a little bit of plain twine here. I thought I had some black. Meh. I really want it to pop. Black and white work. What do you guys think? Do you think plain twine or black and white? Color preservation. Yeah. I am trying to use up my supplies, hence me using this paper pad. Did we get any snow? Yeah, I don't see the grass anymore, but it's still, to me, a light dusting. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should do black and white or natural? Black and white pops more. I agree, right? All right, so let's do black and white. All right, so this I'm gonna need my double-sided tape. You know, it was funny, there's that second snow we had here in London, and apparently you guys didn't have, anything in St. Thomas, because I had texted my sister asking her if she was getting a snow day when I looked outside, and she's like, I'm already on the road, and I'm like, what do you mean you're already on the road? You're driving in this mess? And by the time she got to St. Thomas, she said, you guys had green grass. I'm like, man, it was like a disaster here. I like to do 3 wraps, but I'm gonna have to grab 2 little pieces. There's no specific reason behind the 3. I just like the way it looks. I like things in odd numbers. And I've got enough to do a bow. Perfect. It's coming down just lightly now. Yesterday we had a bit of hail. It was crazy. So I was leaving work. I had to text my boss going, hey, you might want to start your car before you go out to it. All right. Perfect. Now I just need some pop dogs. Tweezers because my nails and I are having a moment. is, do I want to pop dot them too? All right, let's put this in the background. Now, do I want to put her? No, I think her down here. I want to put one of them. Or should I move this over? Questions, questions, questions. Oh yeah, that's not gonna move. Or solid. Maybe her covering up that exclamation mark is okay. What do you guys think about where I put it? I'm on the fence. I need someone else's opinion. Okay. Well, we got a looking awesome, so that's a good sign. I think I'm going to pop dot them too, though. Makes sense. I think I'm going to need some baby pop dots too. Yep. Dang, these nails, man. Killing me. Okay. All right, let's put the little boy on first. Okay. The other option too is I have these little white pop dots. I just might put, actually maybe let's do the four corners. I think that would be fun. They're the little tiniest ones and they're like a matte. Sort of like the icing on the gingerbread. Oh, come on. Apparently it wants to fight with me. Okay. Alright, so there's the front of the card. I am going to use my white Nouveau drops to just add a bit of dimension to the icing after. But we might as well just do the inside while we're here. Because that is always my next favorite thing to do. Now, do I have any white cardstock? Out and about. Do I? Yeah. Is that Copic paper? That's Copic paper. Otherwise, tell with the shimmer. Do I have any plain cardstock? Perfect. Alright, we're gonna cut a 3x4 out of the plain cardstock. That is typically what I do my insides at. 3x4. And then you can trim as needed. Out and about. Yes. Out and about. Okay, so I really want to use the candy. This like is so cute. So I'm gonna use that for the inside portion. And I think to tie everything together, I'm gonna use the red and mount my 3x4. Actually, maybe I'll just make that 1/4 of an inch smaller. Because I want more of those candies. Alright, so we're just gonna do it slightly larger, so 3/16 larger, so then it's almost 3x4. So I'm not losing any of the candy. There we go. I don't think I want to add anything else to this. Or do I want to add just a little? That's too small. Alright, next on those. Do I want to add? No, that's too small. Let's see here. So I just cut a 3/4 of an inch piece of the gingerbread from the front of the card. I think I'm just gonna tap that on. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna tap this on. Sorry, I just need to do it off the paper because then I can't see where it's sort of a... Can't eyeball the middle. I'm not directly over it. I'm not quite sure I got it anyway, but that's besides the point. So I just trim off the little bit of extra. All right, and then we're gonna put our red piece down. Okay, and then we're gonna center that. And I think what we're gonna do, instead of doing the gingerbread as a card, I'm gonna stamp him on here. The gingerbread house. And for this, I need a little piece of scrap paper. And I think I want to put it like that. Okay. Wow, yes. Always do the insides. I have way too much fun doing them. I like just adding one of the other images, maybe that, I mean, you can by all means the ones that you colored for sure, But I also like including, you know, if, like for example, this one I didn't color on this card. It's kind of fun to do one of the other images from the sets. And I also like to do it in the granite gray. This one I'm doing in the black. Or in a color, so I could do it like in pink or the green. I think it just adds a little finishing touch to the card. Okay, so then this is going to go on here. And there we go. And that's going to go on the inside. Actually, I think I need to fix that. Here we go. And then we're done. So there is our outside. All right, let me just scroll in just a tidgy bit. There we go. So that is our outside. And our inside. Well, I hope you guys had fun with me. Couple of things as a reminder, we do have the sale going on, so don't forget to check the link that Kim posted at the beginning or on the website. There's some really good sales up, so definitely check that out. So tonight I used the Gingerbread Kisses. I'm just trying to put the stamps back on so I can show you guys, because otherwise it looks funny. So this set comes with 3 main images, a bunch of little accessory stamps, as well as a couple of sentiments. Okay, let me grab the stamp set so I can show you. And there is the stamp set that we use tonight. All right. Well, I hope you guys had fun. So again, don't forget to check out the sale. Journal club next week. The calendar meetup. What else do we have? I think we've got a little surprise coming at the beginning of December, which Kim will tell you about. But that's it. I round out my dinner with something good. What, rice with ranch dressing is not good. And mixed with hot chocolate? Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'd probably pick at something else at this point right now. I don't know. Maybe a can of corn. At least it's a vegetable-ish. Anyways, I hope you guys have a really good night, and I hope you had fun playing along with me. And again, don't forget to check out the sale section on the website. Okay, guys? All right, guys. I'll see you next time.